This is an interesting one, actually. I kind of like it.
Well, it's got to be Adult Isaac, isn't it?
Yes, it will be.
There we go. Perfectly
balanced as all things should be. I got it first!
Nah, yeah, you little fucking piece of shit. Alright, level up. By enhanceability, which I'm pretty sure is not a word, but...
It is now. By the way the English language works, as long as one person says it and another person understands what it means, it's a word.
Looking rugged there, Mr. Isaac.
Yeah, didn't expect him to get the hot Ryu beard.
Yeah. You know what? I'm just going to level him up some more.
I am honestly shocked that Hot Ryu was not a costume in this.
Remind me who Hot Ryu is?
That's Ryu with no shirt and the full beard.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, like the number one, like, beloved costume for him that people say that should have been the default.
Not sure how I feel about that. But we go back to doing Dark Light, Dark Light. Mom Car, you son of a bitch!
He would be on the dark side. And he's not even there because he agrees with them, he's just there because it's fun.
Oh, I just wanted the money! Nah!
I do like him being Wolf. There's something about that where you're like, yeah, that makes so much sense. You know, they're both mercenaries, they fight with claws, he's a furry.
Goes giant and metal, which didn't really help him in this one, sadly.
Bigger target.
Had a bit of a weak chin, though.
Yeah.
Look at me, I'm in fucking Smash Brothers.
There's something about him having all those lines in Smash Wii U. Or in this too, they're back, and it's just like, he has the most dialogue out of, I think, any character in Smash, because he has like 40 conversation things for different characters.
Okay, this keeps shifting like every time I beat someone, so...
Yeah, well, what we could do then is we could do 2 on the side of light, and that should be good.
Okay. Yeah, this should be fun.
We got our boy here.
Yep. I'm probably going to be sticking with Shulk for the remainder of this, because he's my boy.
I do like the fact that they gave Roy his dub voice. It was a good pick, and now it makes Cloud look really out of place.
I remember when they were first showing off Smash Ultimate, and I was watching Liam's reaction to it, and they showed off Marth's dub voice, and he was like, "Ew," that little disgusted face he sometimes makes.
Yeah, I know the exact face there. It's almost like disgusted Detective Pikachu, like the. But no, see, I was used to Marth's dub voice because he had it in a couple games and whenever he had like a cameo appearance. But you don't really hear Roy's dub voice in anything but the mobile game, and of course it's just Noctis.
Wow, he fucked my shit up.
Oh, it's probably because he has the type advantage, so he does, I think, 1.5 times damage.
Okay, alright.
It's a pretty big buff.
It is. I got it. I'm living for battle. That's reach for you.
Yeah, see, his sword is all about hitting at the base. Yours is about hitting as far as you can with a big laser.
Yes. Come on. What's the matter? Don't you want my Monado?
Nah, he already has a legendary sword, and its power is setting on fire. Oh yeah, the Monado's kinda cooler. I will say, the title of his game, though, is so funny. It's The Blazing Blade. All I think of is, boy, this dude is happy with the current legislation in the United States.
Yep, he sure is, Tanner.
The joke was Roy smokes weed.
Thank you.
That was for the audience, in case in case someone watches this 40 years later when weed is entirely outlawed.
What is weed? We only smoke Omega Kush nowadays.
No, we're all vaping. By law, we must vape.
I have no mouth, and I must vape.
I want someone to make a vape shop and call it that.
Goodbye.
Because by my house there's one called Darth Vapor, and I'm like, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, I like that.
Oh, that's silly, but it's endearing, so...
It's like I don't do anything with that stuff, and like I want to pay you a visit just to say thank you for making me smile on my way to work.
So another one, do you think?
Yeah, we could go for because he was on the side of light there, so that made the darkness moves. Yeah, kill a darkness.
Oh, a darkness now.
Yeah, that's darkness. Eve, or is Eve? See, this is the problem. As it goes on, the battle starts to blur the lines. I think Eve is. I mean, either way, as long as we just don't make it go all the way, we're good.
Okay. Well, we'll find out which is which after this, I guess.
Yeah, and I think you have to do 2 for a side to make it advance. So, Eve here. It was a giant robot from the original Mother, who would basically save your butt in the final area of the game where everything was so difficult it would kill you in one hit.
Well, would that make it a character of light then?
Probably, actually, yeah. Yeah, you don't actually fight it. Interestingly, this is an interesting thing about the Mother spirits that are in Smash Bros. In the 2.0 patch, almost every Mother spirit got re-sprited. A lot of them were originally actually just stolen sprites from the Spriters Resource, a spriting website by like fans, and there was errors in them. So what they actually ended up doing is with the patch, once everyone kind of realized, oh man, these are stolen, they just did them themselves again.
I think I'm gonna have to change my party here.
Probably Giant Killer would help you.
Yes, it would. Giant. It's not gonna give me what I want, so I have to go in manually.
Probably be at the top, because he's one of the strongest.
Yeah, true.
And he's a gray spirit. There he is.
Giant Killer, yeah. Nice music here.
What's it playing?
Magicant.
Oh, Magicant, yeah. That's a good one. It is wild that Smash Bros. Continues to just, like, introduce thousands of kids to an incredibly niche JRPG franchise.
Yeah, one that they, won't bring the 3rd game out for.
No, I don't think they ever will, because there's some stuff in it. Do you know about the stuff in Mother 3?
No, I don't.
Okay, well, just going off the top, there is on-screen, parent-on-child abuse.
Okay.
There are, possibly offensive for... Yeah, we're gonna want to take out some, dark ones now. Possibly offensive for the rest of the world depictions of gender-fluid characters, let's say.
Okay.
That Japan would be like, oh, they're so funny, but the rest of the world's like, ugh. Animal abuse.
Yeah.
And I don't just mean cartoony, I mean actual, like, horrible. Like, oh man, that's not good. The death of a family member, of course, it's called Mother. And, kissing mermen.
Okay.
So, there's a lot to Mother 3 that prevents it from coming out, but the fact that the, fan translation was offered to Nintendo, and then Nintendo said, we can't take it, but we're not going to do anything about it, means that that's basically how you gotta play it. So we got Dark Mind here, which is the boss of Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. He is pretty generic as far as villains go, but boy, I love that game.
I've heard good things.
It's a Kirbyvania, which is super unique. Literally, you're given a huge wide open map, you get to go everywhere, and by getting different powers and taking them to different areas, you can build up the map. It's really cool.
No. It's okay, I'm fine. Bye.
Well, he was finished about as easy as he is in Kirby and the Amazing Mirror.
I took advantage of the situation, I didn't let him fiddle-faddle with my dilly-dallies, and I got it done.
Yeah, I wouldn't let any villain diddle-dall with my filly-fallies. That'd be rough.
There we go, all balanced again. Alrighty, do another light one?
Yeah, because then that'll bring it back up to, well, I'll put it back to the other side. We're good. You pick and choose where you want.
X. Okay.
So, of course, X was right across from 0. because they're, you know, doing the legendary battle of the two. And I think they both played... Oh no, they don't both play it, but, you know, they have the X versus Zero song, which is such a good pick. Honestly, Mega Man got one of the best treatments for remixes, and it's like, well, it's obvious, because when it was revealed that Sakurai just said, hey, composers, pick a song from any franchise, what do you want to do? And everyone's like, yo, give me Mega Man.
Yeah. I mean, when you have a franchise with such, like, great bass music, what? I thought he was going to his death for a second there.
A little bit, it looked like he was running off. It looked like he realized, robots shouldn't fight. To which, you know, Shulk says, my sword is meant to kill robots.
Yeah, oh, like literally the most traumatizing opponent he could fight.
Right? It's like if Wily made a villain called Spike Room Man.
Funny, but a bit old hat. Alright, are we just gonna have to keep, like, doing this back and forth now?
If we get rid of Too Dark, it should make it balance for a bit longer, because I think it's, again, the threshold is every 2 you kill pushes it over, so...
Okay. Let's go this way. Magnus, why are you on the side of bad?
Why are you not an assist trophy anymore? He was, like, way more fitting than Phosphora.
Alas.
He was too cool, too manly. They couldn't put Nintendo's Jekt in there.
You know what? You've got a point there. He literally is Jekt.
He is, I think, voiced by Jekt.
Huh. Look that up. Whenever you fancy. It doesn't have to be now. It's fun.
Well, I have the Google up right now.
Okay. His Google is up and he's ready to reiterate facts.
Okay, Jekt is voiced by Gregory Berger.
Alright, heavy wins. Yeah.
And I was super wrong, he is not voiced by the same guy. Well, that's embarrassing.
Well, as long as we correct ourselves in the same video, I suppose.
I think that information came from my friend on the playground, quite literally. And now he works for Nintendo, so I can go yell at him.
You got it wrong, but that's a PlayStation game. Whap! It's on the Switch now.
It's wild, the amount of things that are coming to Nintendo with the Switch. Never in my life would I have imagined Devil May Cry coming to a Nintendo console.
Huh, it's not moving back yet.
Yeah, so then that means we can probably do another one and it should stay balanced. Of course, who else would be on the side of Dark but Dark Samus?
Yes.
I think this is the last Echo fighter you get to.
Yeah, you tried to find me? We're not playing melee here. You actually have to connect with your opponent.
Yeah, you can't just dash diddle till they glitch through the floor.
Well, have you seen that gif of that guy pretending to be Fox?
Yeah, it's so good.
I'm glad we're on the same level with this sort of stupid shit.
It was funny though, because I was just watching a thing on Twitter that was man, Smash Ultimate is so jank, and it's like there's like 3 moves in the game which use the Z-axis, so they actually use the back and forth. So during certain trades, literally a character, like, you know Charizard's forward smash where he like brings his head back and then slashes it forward? It's like that puts his head into the background for a bit, so some things won't hit it because it's in the background at that time. And he's like, how jank is that? And then people were just posting gifs of Melee and being like, you really want to talk?
Bye.
And cancelled. See ya, Prime 4.
Woo! Why would they developing it in separate places around the world? What the fuck is that about?
I think they were trying a new experimental gameplay thing of like, man, if we get all these teams working together through the power of the internet, it'll be awesome. And then they realized none of them speak the same language, none of them work at the same hours, most of them are inexperienced. Maybe this isn't a good idea. Okay, Retro, you got it. You crazy Texans know what to do.
Alright, just keep wiping them out, Tom. You see a spirit, you wipe them out. Will it tell me when I've taken out all the spirits?
Yes, there will be a big event that will show you.
Okay, the floor is lava.
I love the idea of Warrior of Light, Yarn Poochie.
I should pick up Crafted World. It looks good.
Yeah, I've heard good stuff. It was one of those things where I was like, if there was absolutely nothing else to play at that time, I said I'd pick it up. But because I was playing some other heftier games, I'm like, you know what? I think I'm fine holding off for now. It's not it wasn't a must purchase for me.
Also, it was like 50 quid, so...
It's, all things considered, new games in Canada are $90.
Alright, you got me there, mate. You got me there.
Well, I mean, by exchange rates, it's about the same, but it's like, for some, like, when you say $90, especially to Americans, they're like, $90 for a video game? It's like, yeah, but that's about roughly the same as you know, your price for games.
Mm-hmm. Alright, just keep going until it gives me stuff. Starfleet.
Yeah, that's the sister of Starfy.
Okay. Seems like it should be the other way around.
Why?
Because it has a fee in it.
Oh, okay, I see. Starfy, yeah. Well, it's because the actual name is not Starfy, but Staffy in Japanese. And then when they brought it to North America, they're like, why don't we call it Starfy? Because that makes more sense. They're like, oh yeah, it's better than the legendary Staffy.
Yeah. Sounds like a staph infection.
It sounds, yeah, it's something you'd go to the hospital for. It's like, oh, I got a bad case of the Staffy.
Okay, so I just keep fighting until it, like, changes the board, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dangerously high winds. You know your boy can't be dealing with dangerously high winds. Fuck, I did the wrong thing. God damn it, I'm panicking. I got me squids, I got my kids in action, let's go.
Yeah, and let's get rid of Takumi, I hate him. I hate Takumi, he's such a jerk. He's just... So he's a character from Fire Emblem, and he's all like... He's a Bakio, right? Like, he's the one in the group who's like, I don't like you. But unlike a Bakio, he never gets that transition into, you're actually not that bad.
Are you trying to say Bakugo?
No, for the Passion member.
Oh, right, okay. Got me confused there, I got my animes mixed up.
I know, they're all the same, there's no difference between them. That's why we should all lump them together as a genre, obviously.
I was watching a thing the other day where Pat actually realized, like, Bakugo's name literally means in part explosion.
Yes, it does.
So there you go.
There's a lot of characters that when you actually learn what their name means, like, because a lot of Japanese names just, like, mean words, then you're like, oh, all the characters that are, like, pure are all called Yumi or Yuki in some way because it means snow, right? And you're like, oh, well, I mean, of course, right?
Over to the darkness, go over here. Why not? Young Samus, the enemy falls slowly.
The best Samus because of her hair.
She's fine, I guess.
So I got the Samus Figma, the Zero Suit Samus Figma, and it actually includes as an optional piece, like, her young hair, and having Zero Suit Samus with the young short hair is quite possibly one of my favorite things I own. It just looks so good, Nintendo are cowards to never use it again.
You know what, I'm gonna let you have this, because you're a young lad, and you need your pleasures in life.
And my pleasure is short-haired pictures of Samus. You are breaking so many shields.
Yeah, I don't know why. I guess I'm just good.
It's like I've never seen so many shield breaks aside from, like, using moves dedicated to doing that. And you're not. So what are you doing?
I don't know, Tanner.
Stop being such a top-tier pro gamer, MLG.
I won't. Pigma, you need to fucking die.
Yeah, Pigma's one where it's like you are on the side of darkness, but there's no, again, he's like Mumkar, where there's no reason why he's on the side of darkness that's, like, justified. He's just a jerk.
I'll just kill everyone. It's fine.
It's like Pigma gets, like, horribly mutated in multiple games, and in every game they're just like, oh, that sucks, time to kill him as a horrible mutant. Remember when he became cubes?
No, I don't. Was that Assault?
In Assault, he becomes 4 pig-faced cubes, and he's literally like, kill me, please, I'm cubes! And the whole team's like, sure.
Why the hell not? I think you've earned this.
You've earned a nice death, at least.
Daddy scream. Good, before he died.
Wolf, where's my tendies?
We're just going to pop into fucking McDonald's on the way home. God, we're terrible. Awful playthrough.
Okay. Well, let's go back to the side of light where things are definitely not of that type. Or no, we're good. We could stay here.
Ooh, naked snake.
Notice what side he's on.
Darkness.
Infiltrating enemy territory.
Yep.
Right? Right? Also, something Big Boss was the villain all along.
Well, he was, but...
But it was justified for the government and the Patriots and Eve.
Jesus. Can't even tell what's going on, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you.
You know, some days you'll feed on a tree frog. There it is, that's the tree frog. It's over there, it's yawning at you.
Why don't we get some smashing him? And now I'm going to be cheap.
Again, it's not cheap, it's a legitimate strategy. If the game lets you do it, it's fair. That's how I believe.
If you're going to come to me, I'm going to destroy you. Oh god. Ah, they're everywhere. So much testosterone.
Can't handle it.
I got the right one somehow.
Oh, I was like, man, I don't even remember having to fight for them, because I think in mine I just instantly killed the one who was the right one, and it was like, well, there we go. Snake's dead. We did it.
I hope I don't wind up with, like, the board unbalanced but not having enough of the counters to actually finish this.
Oh, no. It's set to be, like, it's 1-to-1.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, like it's pretty easy to not, and even if it's slightly out of balance at the very end, like, if you get them all, it will be balanced.
Okay. Do you think it's wise to take on one of the Master Hands?
Now, okay, I think Master Hand counts as like 4, so if it's balanced right now, yeah, you can do it, but then you have to go and take out either Crazy Hand right away, or take out, enough of the other one.
Okay, I'll do that.
And as far as I'm aware, this is just a regular sort of Master Hand fight.
Wow. Breaking the bank here, Nintendo, let's go.
Interestingly, and not even spoilers, there is no Master Hand, Crazy Hand, like, duo thing, because of course they're fighting each other.
I think like a perfect super final boss would be like a giant version of Taboo with both Master Hand and Crazy Hand.
Using them like giant, like, dumb fist weapons from an anime game? Yes, I agree, absolutely.
Well, they would be his hands in the end.
Yeah. Or he has his hands, and then they're like stand hands that punch out also after.
Yeah.
What I'm just saying is everything needs stands, always.
Oh, next JoJo's gonna be pretty good.
Oh yeah, I just watched the last one, and I'm like, man, this is... I'm actually really coming around on this season. For a while, I was like, I'm liking this one, but I don't think it's gonna beat out Part 4, but it's really coming into its own around the end here.
Absolutely, mate, absolutely. Like, I read the kind of poor translation of Part 5, and the guys weren't doing it for me. I didn't really like the story, and especially didn't like Diavolo, but everything's just clicking now it's in motion.
Yeah, it's almost like when it's written good, it's good.
When it's written good, it's good. Put that on your tombstone. We'll remember it for years.
Put it on my business cards and hand it out to people. When it's good, and they'll be like, oh, yeah.
That should be your new, like, intro phrase that you say at the start of every Let's Play part.
What's up, guys? When it's good, it's good.
That's too perfect. Oh my god. Oh. I didn't like that you did that.
No, because you beat Master Hand, so he likes it. He's rewarding you with Pac-Man.
Oh. Interesting.
So this will move it over, so I would go and get rid of Crazy Hand right away.
Yeah, oh my god.
Yeah, no worries, you're good, you're good. If you get rid of Crazy Hand, it'll go back to being balanced.
Doop-a-doo, hello. I just killed your brother. Let's see how you fare.
Probably the same, but mirrored.
I'm crazy.
I do find it interesting that he starts, like, right above you. Like, you don't go to the other side. He just comes in above you for that. It's like, well, there's my first hits.
No. I will not be smushed by a hand. It's sweaty.
Do you think the inside of Master Hand and Crazy Hand's gloves smell bad?
I think you need to shut up. I think you just need to stop talking.
It's the best because you bring the... Honestly, if I was at a Smash tournament, I would just say something like that and it would throw my opponent's game off, and until they made a rule against it, again, if there's no rules against it, it's fair play.
Who was that character, that person even, who made that guy bring in all the rules for that tournament?
Oh, it was Zach or something, where it's like, yeah, no, Zach, you can't play as these characters. You ruined it for everyone.
Ah, that hurts.
I do find it interesting that over time, the hands became less like gloves. Like in the other ones, they were very clearly a glove that was flying in, but now it's just like a weird ghost hand.
Alright, what you got for me? Set things back in order.
Yeah, now Galeem's like, yo, thanks, man. It was helpful.
You're not on my side either. You're like chaotic good. I can't be fucking with that.
And he gives you a side area as well. So one cool thing is that the final two characters, so the ones in those like side areas that popped up, are the two characters that you would think would have the most chance of actually like canonically surviving, you know, this apocalypse.
Right, so do I need to do a couple of darks now?
Well, it's back to being balanced, so you're good.
Is it though? Let's have a look.
Yeah, it's right in the middle.
Why don't we go get these characters down here then?
Yeah, sure.
Gotta skadoosh my way around here.
I really like this concept for the final battle, but by the time I got here, I was like, oh man, I'm so done. Take a guess who Lunala's, rival is.
Is it Solgaleo?
It totally is.
Oh no!
Whoa, oh, I just saw 96 pop up, and I'm like, that did a lot, and then I realized, oh wait, it's HP.
It's a stamina bar, yeah.
It's like, I was like 96% in one hit. That'd be pretty strong, but not as strong as Lunala, because it's only a pretty okay legendary.
It's fine, I just prefer the lion.
I do think, yeah, I think Solgaleo is cooler design-wise. I do think the Necrozma for Lunala is cooler, though.
Oh, wait, no. I was going to say, Flame, what are you doing playing Nintendo Entertainment System? Should be working for me, making money for me.
He's got to play the, what's the new one that... Oh, Versus Excite Bike. He's so excited.
Jesus. You are easy to launch. Oh, I'll have to come at this one carefully.
Yeah, I would probably do... You have Giant Killer, which is good. That helps. No, I would keep on Giant Killer, honestly. Because he is giant there. Otherwise, for Link, you could use a... I wouldn't use trade-off or undamaged.
Fuck it.
Yeah, auto heal's pretty good.
That's not a bad Fierce Deity costume.
Could be better. Yeah, no, definitely. I think the one in, oh my god.
Yeah. Really?
Okay. Oh, you know what? I actually think for this one, I had to put on the slow super armor again, because no matter what you did, he pretty much would, like, really get you.
It's okay, don't worry about it. Yikes. Okay, we are gonna put on that slow super armor.
Yeah, that was useful. So keep on Giant Killer with Soma, but then put it on as one of your side abilities there. I think it's under, Wallheart has it and Regigigas has it, so you can get it as either, oh, there he was the red guy. Or there you go, that works. And you got side special up, so you know what to do.
Oh yeah. Let's have some motherfucking backslash. Yeah, this is much better.
The only thing is, I think once you get to 100, then you're actually able to be launched. So tank it for as long as you can, and then try and go. And also, your defense is also now down because let's just make it more.
Well, you're not a bitch, are you, Tanner? You came to this game wanting a challenge, right?
Yeah, I did, but then we have the difference between challenge and unfair, but you did it, and that's the important thing.
Yeah, I'm a beautiful, bouncing baby boy. You're a man, Tom, you're a man. Man!